Have you ever been in a setting where you couldn't understand what someone was saying, no matter how hard you tried? How frustrating is that? And now imagine that was your everyday. Imagine speaking the same language as everyone else until a more dominant group came in and forced you to start speaking another language. You were part of the dominant culture, you did have rights, and suddenly they're taken away. Not only did everyone else speak your language, but now no one else is allowed to speak it either. Now imagine how easy it would be to be taken for granted in that situation. How easy is it for us to take things for granted, such as clean drinking water, warm coats, heating, laws that protect us instead of punishing us? Many Native people don't get these luxuries. Is this because we've given up on them? Would you give up on your sister, mother, brother, daughter? Would you give up on your cousin? What about your neighbor? Would you steal from someone and label them violent when they tried to retaliate or get angry about it? What parts are left of our history, and how can we bring them into the classroom? Well, what about bringing the classroom into them? Look in your own backyard. Now think about the land that you're on. Whose land was it originally? And how did we get here? What conditions are those people in now? Our school cannot forget those people, and our curriculum cannot forget those people. We have to look at them in the past, and we have to look at them in the present. Truth and reconciliation is possible, but only if we take a moment to look at those two aspects. We don't just want to teach our students about the history of Natives, but the current conditions they're living in and how they came about. We have to have radical hope that truth and reconciliation is possible, because it is, but only if we bring it into the classroom and teach this as a valuable lesson, not to be plagued with guilt, and not to think of us as the bad people, but be called to action. What can we do? Have students come up with their own ideas. They can be a lot more creative than you give them credit for. I want to take a moment to recognize that I am on unceded Abenaki territory. But remember, Native rights and oppressions are not a thing of the past. They are relevant and they are current, and we should be fighting for them.